Been a little while since I've actually put an update up on YouTube or let anybody into my personal life. So, I don't know, it's been a couple, 2, 3 months since anybody's heard from me. But anyway, all is well. The boat is still afloat, and yeah, I've just learned on a boat that things break. Emaciator pumps, which is the toilet pump, those break. Uh, Freshwater pumps break. Gosh, the salt water gets sucked up from the bottom of the boat into the compressors to cool off the ACs. Those things get loaded up with barnacles eventually. So those have got to be cleaned out. What else am I working on right now? I started learning that all boats have a little bit of a leak, but you got to make sure that your floats and your bilge pumps are working very correctly. So I learned that my bilge pumps weren't working, and I had a lot of water loaded up underneath. So I ended up installing new bilge pumps. Eventually, those bilge pumps broke. Put on new bilge pumps. These things they break and they go. So I've learned to actually get the warranty on them. But now at this point, the wires have gone bad to the switches. So even with brand new bilge pumps and floats, I'm not getting any electric to those floats and bilge pumps. So what I did was in my last video, I just ran new wires all the way to the batteries and got it all set up. So now the float comes up, the bilge pump comes on, and the boat is now pissing. Little things like that. I've got to get my little outboard motor fixed. For some reason, it's when you pump the throttle, or like a lawnmower, you pump the thing to try to get it started. I've got oil leaking out the bottom of it, so I'm kind of wondering if a grommet has gone bad, which is an easy fix, or am I going to have to get the carb rebuilt because for some reason it's not firing up like it did before. So I don't want to get my little dinghy out. Got a little grill, been grilling out on the back of the boat. Maybe you can see that. Grill works good, especially for some tenderloin steaks. Other than that, all is well. I got to walk the dog twice a day and get him out. He's a good dog. He knows his walk. If anybody should ever have to take him for his walk, he'll take you for his walk. He knows exactly where to go. He knows exactly where the bag's at. That's about it. When I'm here, I'm kind of keeping an eye on some of the boats. I noticed Serenity, which is right across from me. They were sinking. Their swim platform in the back of their boat was underwater. So they had some failure. They had some bilge pumps failures. But we got electricity to their boat, get everything pumped out. And they just ended up having some soggy carpets in the back of the boat. Another boat next to me right here. They're never here. He was listing bad to the left one day, which means he was leaning hard to the left. So I called the front office. The front office called him. He called me. I got aboard and manually started up his bilge pumps and pumped out. I mean, it must have been 150 gallons of water I pumped out of that boat. So it all came back up to level. I just think he's got a leak somewhere, and we had some horrendous rains, and that's what filled up the one side, which is kind of strange. But anyway, I got it pumped out. What other boats I just kind of keep an eye on. So other than that, all is well. Pretty well acclimated to being a pirate. It's no big deal. Thank goodness for Walgreens across the street. Gosh, Stouffer's has got some some good lasagna, and their meatloaf with mashed potatoes are absolutely delicious. Go to. Alright, that's about it. Signing off.